here we go, Oilers fans. The Oilers have signed Stan Bowman as the next GM. There's not really much we can say about it. There's going to be a lot of fans that are very upset. There's going to be a lot of fans that are on the fence, and some fans that are okay with it. Me personally, I'm not happy about the Oilers hiring Stan Bowman. I feel like there could have been better options for the Edmonton Oilers. However, we have to look into the whole situation. First and foremost, Stan Bowman has been a GM in the NHL, and he's had considerable amount of success. However, that success is marred by a scandal that I'm not going to talk about here on this channel or on YouTube. You guys can research that on your own. That let him out of the NHL for a period of time in which he had to also go through rehabilitation, and he had to be held accountable for his actions. The NHL has since recently reinstated him, and there was rumors and talks about the Oilers being connected to Stan Bowman for a very long time prior to him being reinstated. Well, Jeff Jackson confirmed that today. Stan Bowman is now the new general manager of the Edmonton Oilers. That sends ripples. You guys can go on to Twitter. You guys can see all the messages that are posted, and it was actually stated, why I got a chance to see it for the first time, reported by Elliot Friedman about this hiring. Here's what I'll say as an Oilers fan. Number one, I'm not happy with the choice. There could have been other people that would have fit the bill to be the GM. We had some in-house members that were available to be the GM. I did a video on this, and you guys can go check out the options that were reported by The Athletic and Daniel Nugent-Bowman. There were better options. Now, I have to understand, and I think all of us, we have to understand that maybe those options outside of the organization didn't pan out as well as we could have imagined that Jeff Jackson wanted to target. And inside the organization, there are certain people that are working in positions, and it's been working, so why move them? Or maybe they just weren't prepared. Number two, I think when it comes to this hiring, how does it affect the players? How does it affect Leon Draisaitl's contract? Does Leon Draisaitl now want to stay, considering the Oilers have gone ahead and hired Stan Bowman? I don't know. Edmonton has seemed to be the place for reclamation projects, whether it's a player to another position, which is now a GM. If this works out for Edmonton, great. If it doesn't, then I don't know where Edmonton goes from here and potentially replacing him with another person. However, we've been able to take on players that were otherwise not considered to be useful to any other team or not wanted by any other team. I think you guys can think of a few names that we have on our organization that are playing for us that have been completely turned around and have become fan favorites, actually. So hopefully with Stan Bowman, he follows protocol. He's able to keep up to date with everything that the Oilers organization is offering and ensuring that those mistakes that were made in the past do not come back. As an Oilers fan, I'm going to reiterate that. I hope those mistakes do not come back. People in life make mistakes, and they have the opportunity to either change and become better, or they have the opportunity to not change and become worse. In this case, as an Oilers fan, as an avid Oilers fan, as a person who has cheered for this team and has been there through the darkest days and going into the bright days, I am encouraging Stan Bowman, the future of the Edmonton and the future GM of the Oilers, really take this job seriously. Make sure that you are following every protocol. You are now under the microscope of every NHL fan, not just Oilers fans. The fact that you were given a position of this caliber is a testament to what you are capable of, and all the stuff that happened in the past was a mistake. You have had accountability for it, and I want to see you take this and run with it. By watching his press conference, it seemed like he actually understood what was happening. He understood where he made mistakes, and he will start to follow the protocols that the Edmonton Oilers organization and executive team have put in place. And hopefully you can do something that makes a big splash to kind of ease that transition into the Edmonton Oilers fan base and the NHL. There are going to be people that you have to help. There are going to be people that you have to showcase that you are a changed person. And for all the fans that are watching, I'm a personal believer in no person is beyond redemption. And maybe we give him a shot. We'll see what happens, because realistically, we're not running the organization. There's nothing we can do. All we can do is have our opinions, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. But all we can do is have our opinions, But the facts are the facts. He is now the GM, whether we like it or not. And I know there's some fans that are going out there saying, hey, I'm going to throw away my subscription or I'm not going to support the team. Well, that is your opinion. That is your right to do that. By all means, feel free to do that. But remember, the Oilers have gone through very dark times. We've gone through general managers who we all collectively did not like. We've had good general managers. We've had bad general managers. We've had good players. We've had bad players. We've had decades of darkness, and we've had amazing, amazing seasons. So whether you're on the fence, whether you support this decision, or whether you don't, all we can do now is accept the fact that he is a GM. Let's move forward. Let's see what he can do. And Stan, this message is to you from me and from every other Oilers fans and every other NHL fan. Hopefully they all agree with me. Hopefully they don't. I don't know. I don't really care. But I wish you well. I hope that you have success as the Oilers GM, and I cannot wait to see what you do, and I cannot wait to see what you can accomplish. I know you have an uphill battle ahead of you to not only convince fans, but the players and the organization. So good luck to you in Edmonton.